Okay, I don't know why I'm nervous, bro. I'm just looking at the times Mel's getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. It is crazy and lag, lol.
Do you want me to stay in the call or you want me to leave?
We can leave.
Or should I go to a private VC with the commentator?
Yeah, if you want, maybe if Gavin responds, but I don't think he will.
Okay. Well, I
Let
guess
me know when you're streaming.
I'm already streaming.
Oh, okay. We'll start after this.
How do I keep score? How should I keep score? I don't know how to do that.
I'll just. Well, if it's on a stream, it doesn't matter. We're gonna be looking at it anyway.
All right.
You don't.
Well, I want to know score. I don't know.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, you know what? What should I
Look
do?
at how. Look at the ping advantage.
What?
Okay, thank you. Or don't. Thanks.
What ping advantage are you talking
Mel. Mel's complaining like, look who starts first. Even though we're literally looking at touches anyway. Yeah, I don't get why that just can't register in Mel's brain today.
Why are we doing it in your server? You're a player. You don't. You're not supposed to have control over all the map stuff.
Oh, it does not. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'll do anything but just play the tournament, bro.
I'm not a player. I'm an FCC staff member, just trying to do my part.
Hey, nice time.
I didn't have students that round. I don't think you understand the struggle that some people go through.
That was a really quick race from both of us.
And I don't have chat, and I don't know how to get chat, so no chat.
What do you mean you don't have chat?
Well, I know some people look at their chat when they're streaming. I don't have that. I don't know.
You don't need to look at chat.
Oh, RC's in the, I don't know how RC even found this stream, but he's already in there.
Already?
Yeah.
Bro, his notifications on.
I'm just gonna put random maps.
A random map tournament would actually be really fun. I'm not even lying.
This is hyping me up. This is hyping me up.
Everything's ready to go?
Hold on, let me go to my notes. Alright, so let me get the maps together and stuff. So we've got, what are the maps?
Just communicate with me via chat, bro.
Okay, how do I do this? So we got the Emerald Isle. MJ.
What is MJ? What is MJ?
MJ. Hold on, bro. You're not letting me cook right now.
Bro, I just hit pixels so clean.
Frozen. Alright. I've got the whole scoreboard set up here.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. Can we get this match started, please? Please leave the VC, sir. Please.
After this turn.
Please leave the VC.
I'm gonna crop all this out, by the way.
Sir. You cannot crop this out. This is my stream. I have a problem with this. I truly do.
What?
RC, welcome to the commentator. Oh. Okay, I just wanted people to commentate with me, but welcome to the stream, RC.
I can do commentary if you want.
Hey, I'm totally open to it. Totally open to it. I would love someone to help me commentate. Wait, not sufficient desk space for recording. What does that even mean? Is he trying to record like his room?
Needs to delete some of his recording. Like, he doesn't have enough space on his desktop. So.
we're all waiting for the match to start. Some of us have stuff to do. Like,
I can wait.
all right, practice one. Two of some of the greatest competitors in this tournament. We have the rank #1 player, John, here, and I'm expecting just a fabulous performance. I mean, he's such a consistent player, but we also have Mal on the other side, which, you know, is very surprising to see him in such a low seed coming into this tournament. Really, the dark horse here, if he can take this matchup.
Bottom seed.
He's the bottom seed because he counted a DNF in his seeding. So,
You think that will be an issue in this match? DNF from maybe Tiger or Frosted?
honestly, I mean, I obviously think Mal should be a higher seed, but I don't see it mattering too much for John. I mean, I don't see anyone being really much of a challenge, no matter who had placed bottom seed. I think he was really going to just take him out pretty swiftly here. But into practice 2, and they did end up tying on that first one, and Mal going to take a second attempt here. Really just hone in these lines, because, I mean, this map sometimes can give people trouble, especially this part right over here with the tree. And moving into round 1 here. We want to see some more consistency with Mal.
I wouldn't
moving
be
forward.
surprised if this goes 5-0, but
You said quite well.
I wouldn't be surprised if this goes 5-0, but
Yeah, and John already far ahead of Mal. Mal looking like he had some start lag there, but maybe making up a little bit on these lines here. He's getting a little bit closer. And I think when counting... Ooh, Mal with the 19.4, John with the 19.2.
get it in by John, yeah.
And that's going to count round 1. Two of them getting some respectful finishes. Alright, this is why I like to have control of the server here, because John's got on 5-second intermission. I can't do anything in between rounds. But round 2, and they look to be pretty even as they were last round, and John getting that really terrible line there. Not what you want to see, a double 19.4 from both competitors.
Ooh.
But
Outgame.
I don't see that happening, you know, multiple more times. And on to round 3 here. And they do look a bit equal in the start. Mal fixing his start lag, it looks like, and John with just the slightly tighter line here is kind of what we'd expect from our current EGT champion. Is just really, really tight lines. But Mal keeping up, though. Keeping up. He's not too far behind here, but he is going to have to start picking up the pace if he wants to, you know, catch John in this matchup, because John is already pulling away. Yeah, we got round 4.
Margins on working on this thing.
John starting the match ahead here again. But
Slightly tighter line.
yeah, slightly tighter line there from John, and I mean, I really want to see Mal clean up some of these lines. We're heading towards the end of this map, and
Still very close though.
still decently close, but there is a decent margin in between them, and it is going to show in the scorecard here. As Mal, 4.19.4s so far. Obviously, there is a lot of end lag going on, but I'm not sure it's going to be, you know, 0.2 to 0.3 end lag. But on to round 5, and I mean, I would like to see a better run from Mal here. I don't think he has a chance to win this map, but
Behind by about a link to this tab. So that's sort of the difference in ping is a body link.
that's true. But I think John also...
And, you know, it has pulled away. But
He pulls away during the map as well, so I think and Mal going to take a DNF on the last one. Not what you want to see if you're a Mal fan going into this. We've got Frosted Fortress Practice 1. I did get some insight into John's practice, and I saw, you know, kind of what was going on behind the scenes here, and he's not looking the most consistent. The most consistent I've ever seen. I mean, he looks pretty average from what I've seen. From what, you know, kind of levels that I've been able to see from him. Not the most consistent. But
If Mal can get consistent on a 5-map frame, might be able to take one back.
And
2 good runs, put the pressure on.
but we should have practice 1 on Frosted coming up here on this intermission. And Mal saying no pressure. I do like the talk here, the confidence coming out from Mal. We know he's a confident player, but can he back it up here? John, I know he's going to be feeling these nerves. I mean, he has all the nerves coming into this matchup, and he's AFK for some reason. But now we got practice 1 here. But yeah, like I was saying, John, I mean, he's going to have all the nerves in his matchup. He is supposed to win this match. There is no scenario in which Mal should win. I mean, Mal's much further behind in the Lunar Fate list. So
The only case of a loss is if John just keeps making mistakes, keeps failing to finish runs.
which I think is extremely possible, especially since we have such an Mal with a really late start there. Practice, it doesn't really matter. But especially with what I've been seeing, John, you know, kind of getting some slope steals, getting some, you know, bonks here and there in this map, but this practice is looking pretty good for him. Mal as well. And Mal with a really weird line there. I don't like that. Oh, and they both decide to practice this a bit. Looks like Mal's going to be going for the tree jump here.
Ooh.
I do wonder if Mal's going to do that in rounds. Will he be able to pull that off
That's
consistently?
one way to try and gain the edge.
It is definitely, and you can see kind of the time difference there. I mean, it is a huge time save if you can do it consistently, and it looks like Mal hit it 3 times in a row there. Not a bad little flurry of.
I don't think he's going to win regardless.
You said
It's
what?
going to be definitely. If he doesn't think he's going to win regardless, it's definitely a good idea to go for it. Eventually, even up the times when you finish.
100%. Take any time save you can get, really, and that's really what Mal's hoping
I
for.
definitely-
Is come up with an upset here.
John definitely looks like he has the faster pace.
100%.
From him.
And that is what you expect from. He has EGT world record on this as well, so. John with the much tighter line there, gaining a little bit of time on Mal. And Mal, what I want to see is just Mal keep it up. If he can keep up till that tree and then kind of gain his time back.
Only about
From the
0.1. Not much.
John with the much better line
Keep it
there.
within
I really
0.1.
wish Mal would fix his line, and I'm not sure what he's doing here. He kind of went the wrong way and decided to go back. John on, let's see what he gets here. A 36.2, not a bad time. I would like to see, you know, 0.1s out of John if I'm being, you know, ultra criticism. But 36.2, not a bad time, especially in rounds. It's gonna win you some rounds. So Mal taking his
Mal
practice.
can keep up this consistency. He can likely match John on a good run. If he can
think so as
maintain
well.
that for this entire map, he's definitely got a shot to tie or win.
Yep, he just needs to stay consistent. Oh. I thought Mal was lagging there, but he just landed on a tree. So nothing to worry about there. And we do have round 1 here. And I hope John has cleared up those nerves, because it all comes down to this map right here. I think this is really going to set the tone for the rest of the match. And Mal, no start lag there. I like to see that.
Nick and Nick. Good start by both players.
Looks like John is slightly pulling ahead here. And John, ooh,
Not
a
much.
slightly
It's not
wider
even
turn.
point
And,
one. So
yeah, they look to be on about a couple frame difference here in Mal. No, I don't like that line. Let's see. Mal gonna end up safing, and I thought he was gonna be going for tree here, but looks like they're both gonna safe.
point
And
one.
a
That's
point
the
one
good
and a
end by
point
both.
three.
There's the point one we were talking about earlier from Nugglei. I'll definitely be struggling if John can do that consistently.
I don't know what this guy's typing. Whatever. 70, 100. So clearly a ping
That's
difference
about right.
there, but we'll see what Mal can do regardless. Still, John kind of pulling away at every little turn here, every line. John just slightly more precise, and Mal losing, you know, the frame or two over the run. It really does make a difference.
Point one difference.
Not a bad line
Good
from
turn
Mal
by
there,
both
and
players.
maybe a tree jump. No, we won't see it.
Oh.
I'm not sure why he was practicing it if we weren't going to see it. And another
Again,
36-1,
point
36-3.
1.3. Doesn't seem like it's a 0.2 difference, but IGT it is.
And round two here,
Round three.
or round three, sorry. And I'm really hoping we can get Mal to kind of pick up the pace here. He's going to have to start pushing these lines pretty hard if he wants to catch up to John.
Still a good start for John.
A good
And
solid
it's
crystal
another
jump
point
there.
one, point two.
Yeah, big time difference. I'm not sure where this time difference came from. It didn't really look like John did anything that much better, but oh, and Mal, not what you want to see. I would finish this run if I'm him. So John with another 36-1.
Another point one.
I mean,
It's
I
3.1.
guess I've been proven wrong because I did predict a little bit of inconsistency, but that is not what we have seen today from John.
That's basically going to seal up this map for him.
Yeah, I mean, Mal would have to get a couple 36-0s.
That'd be a clean run with tree jump. He hasn't even been doing a clean pace without it.
Round four here. I want to see a tree jump. Oh no, that's really gonna put a lot of pressure on Mal.
Nugglei, I go for three.
Because Mal has to get a good run next run, or he's gonna be counting a 44-3. And John, John dies too.
Ooh. There's the
DNF.
inconsistency, but it's a bit late.
DNF from both competitors. And I want to see something nice out of Mal, just to take the nerves off, just to let himself know that he really can compete here in this matchup, because he's been falling
Round
behind
doesn't
at
matter
every
that
little
much.
turn.
But one good run can always do everything to change the momentum. Looks like Nugglei might have overturned the start a bit. It's extremely close.
Ooh, John, bit too tight there on that turn, and he's going to take a DNF here. And we'll see what Mal can come up with. I would love to see a tree jump to come up with a really good touch or a really good IGT. And we're not going to see it.
Looks
We're
like
going to see a safe. I wouldn't have done that. And now,
Point two, hopefully.
another
It
point
looks-
three.
Other point three.
Not a bad average, but you know, I think this is kind of what we expected in this matchup. Just Mal not too far behind, but you know, every little turn, every jump, John just gains a couple micro frames, and it adds up over the run, and there ends up being a difference between the two. So, but we'll see. Practice one on Mystical Gorge. This can be a map that, you know, a lot of top players can trip up on, because some of these jumps, I mean, they're not that easy. So
Interesting
gonna
inline
finish
by
this
Mal. He goes more for the inside jump. I typically jump later in the final platform than he does. It'll be interesting to see whether Nugglei matches Mel's line at the end.
I'm pretty sure that's what most of the kind of high level players are doing nowadays, is that inside line, kind of jumping to that last platform early to get on that pathway sooner. But I want to see some consistent. I know Mal can perform at a high level. I mean, he does have the unofficial tied EGT world record here. Ooh, and I don't like that. I want to see some more practice. John gonna finish his
15-9 is a good time.
It's a solid time, and I know Mal can compete on this map. I just, I don't know if it's nerves or, but we are moving on to round 1 here.
This is the round that's the most important. It's the tone.
Does set the tone. And a DNF from John would be really huge for Mal, if you're a Mal fan in this matchup.
Good start for both players.
Really tight jump there from John. He's just gonna start to pull away over the course of the map, and yeah, a 0.9 and a 16.0.
Quite a close race, relatively speaking, compared to the other map.
100%. But I mean, you would expect
Falcon
it to. It's a much shorter map,
handful.
so.
One can always save 2 frames in 0.9. Always on the table.
Just a lot of lag from Mal here. And John, just with the much tighter lines, just gains time on Mal throughout every run. Ooh, looks like John with a lot of end lag there. He was definitely...
Our first tied round, IGT.
We will be checking touches afterwards, so... I mean, these IGTs... They do matter, but not that much. Kind of just to
not that much.
Keep a general track of what's going on. But they are pretty even here so far in terms of the scores that are being counted in game. And
in line.
Better line here.
Maybe it's slightly tighter start. Nugglei, yeah, John was just the inside end.
Yeah, John just, I mean, like I said, just starting to kind of pull away with this one.
Well, it starts, but
was it 316-0s so far for Mal?
Looks like it, yeah. Haven't good enough in some of the other matches, but not against John.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying Mal's not playing at a high level. He totally is, but I mean, when you're going against the best player in the world, you have to push your lines, and it just looks like Mal wasn't able to do that enough here. 16-0, 16-1. But I mean, honestly, I expect to see slightly better times from John here. I'm not sure if he's experiencing some end lag as well, but a very enthusiastic yes from my co-commentator.
Accidentally. Sure. Again, a nice start by John.
Yeah, I mean...
You go 5 for 5 with a clean end.
That was probably the best Mal run I've seen so far. That was a solid run from both of them.
And again, it's just a tie. 16-0, 16-0.
Why do you say fire?
I
well,
guess I'm just that good of a commentator. I don't have much
practice
experience
number
in
one,
this.
and this map can be pretty interesting. There's a lot of places to make mistakes, and I think both of them, but Mal especially, kind of known for being consistent on Frozen.
Interesting to see whether there are any issues at the start. First turn.
Mal
This might
able to
get to one of
get
the
Komoni
players.
there.
Very easy to accidentally overturn or underturn that start and go for a wide line.
If you know Mal's history, you know this is one of, when he reached 20 world records, this is kind of one of those world records where he really had control of it.
World records. That sounds like a cool thing.
Practice number 2. I wonder if we'll just see another just straight run here from John. I mean, he didn't even take any extra time, and to me, that kind of just gives off lots of confidence. I mean, just doesn't even feel the need to take the extra time.
Yeah, definitely. Mal failing the high jump.
Not really what you want to see here. Mal, I don't think he has
John also
seams
had a
right
better
now.
start. John's just looking so consistent.
Yeah, I mean, I
If he
wouldn't be
keeps this
surprised.
up, it's just going to be hard.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a .0 here. But you never know with the touches. I mean, Mal could have taken some of these previous maps, so I would still love to see, full effort. Obviously, that's what I'm expecting from Mal. He's not the type of player to just give up. But on to round 1 here. And I want to see Mal at least hit this high jump and kind of stay on pace. Looks like they are pretty equal.
Similar starts. Mal maybe even slightly closer than normal.
Ooh, and Mal losing a little bit of time there. He does get the jump, but he's using a slower strategy, and that's really going to hurt him.
Bit of steam from John, yeah. Ends are looking similar though. If Mal can get a idea.
On a .2 and a .3. Just
Looks like John jumped
just,
maybe a portion earlier than Mal did on the game.
Just by the eye test, I mean, those runs look faster. So I'm sure, retiming with the touches, we're going to see some .0 touches. We're going to see some .1s, of course, from both of them. But on to round 2. Now looks like a tiny little bit of start lag, but very similar starts here. I mean, basically.
Again, very close from starts.
Oh, and
Mal even potentially.
Now failing that high jump there, and John just kind of pull away with this round. I like Mal at least finishing this round. I mean, you really don't want to count a DNF. Oh, and
In the ending.
oh,
John failing the ending.
I'm gonna have to disqualify that run from John. It's not gonna count. He was running around on the water, which he should have died to. So I'm gonna put DQ and what am I gonna 25-6?
25-6.
25-6. I mean, this is a decent spot for Mal to be in. John only has one finished run. He has to finish at least the next.
First time there's been a mistake this early.
He has to finish.
Mal's been
2
looking
out of the
good on the
next 3.
start. This is potentially.
Mal just taking a wider line there. Gonna lose a
Have
little
the
bit of
ending
time.
locked.
Is John gonna miss the
This is-
ending this time?
Closer margin. Closer margin than we're used to.
Ooh, not bad times. Not bad times.
Mal's been competitive at the start. He's been losing time in the middle, but he can get one clean run. He can potentially win the round.
No, 100%. Especially with John, that DQ we saw the previous round. A sign that maybe he's not so unbeatable after all.
Similar starts. We are the jump.
Ooh. And
Ooh,
John is gonna
Alex is
die here.
pulling
He's gonna
away.
take another DQ or a DNF, and so he has to finish this next run. And I want to see at least a .2 here from Mal, and we're gonna see a nice little average kind of pop up for him. .3, not too bad, not too bad.
Point three, but I don't think it matters that much because if Nugglei doesn't finish, then Mel wins, and if Nugglei finishes, then Mel doesn't win. That's simple. John cannot get a clean run here, then Mel's going to win this map. So.
And I would honestly like to see that. I want to see Mal take a map here on the world's greatest speed race player.
Come down to this. Good start, but this hasn't been the issue.
Ooh,
right,
very solid here from Mal. Very solid. Keeping up.
It's the head, I would say. Not by much, but it'll come down to the end.
And neither of them missed the end, but Mal with the .1. Oh.
.1 versus .2. That might be enough.
Doesn't look like it.
Probably not, but
Mal's,
it could be.
Mal's counting a .2, .3, and .1, and John got a .2, .1, .2, so just a slightly better round there from John. And Mal kind of already given up here. Obviously going to give us a good show on Taiga, but yeah, just couldn't pull through. I'm not sure what I'm really expecting to see from Mal on Taiga. I don't think I've ever seen him play this map, so just some consistent finishes would be nice to see.
If it's a map where John can make a mistake, it would be Tiger, but
yeah. But I would say kind of
anyone can make a mistake on Tiger.
Yeah, with that wind at the end, I mean, it's just really hard to time.
There are many ways you can just lose time here. But I would expect this is also the map that John is going to shine the best on.
Yeah, I think John will really pull away. I mean, you can already see already ahead by quite a wide margin, and I don't think that's due to start lag. I think that's just kind of Mal not
This
really...
is the map where you would expect pace to matter the most.
And on to round one here.
There are no easy turns in this map, really. I might be on the steps, but anyway. I'll be playing this soon. And one.
Really
start
poor
line.
start from Mal here, and we're going to see a death already. John just pulling away, making it look easy.
As he so often does. As he so often does. Clean run. Hit of his opponent early on. 19-4.
Mal at least finishing the run. What did Mal get? 24-4?
Yep.
Got that written down, and on to round two.
It's likely going to be like the best average on the event. That might be true for all the maps. So.
And Mal
He's
taking a really wide
ahead.
line. He's taking a really wide line at that start. I mean, going to the left and not jumping over that kind of white crystal that's right there. I mean, just loses you a lot of time.
It's just losing time everywhere on the map, really. And winless, wide line at the start, wide turn, it's just everywhere. Such a tough map to do perfectly.
Yeah, we got, I don't It was just round two, and he's already... Yes, it is round three. Round three.
But the match isn't over?
Oh, I mean, it most certainly is, but... John, just the consistency pulling out. And
Yeah.
at minimum, Mal's gonna count a 20.8 here. Probably a little bit worse if we're being honest. But,
I think people shouldn't be betting on John making a consistent mistake on any of the maps. He's just so consistent on Tiger at the moment, and if he's consistent here, then is there any map in which he wouldn't be able to do consistent? I'm betting almost probably not.
oh yeah, no, it's a quote from Jujutsu Kaisen. Mal, really weird start. I mean, I don't even know where he saw that, but wherever he did see it, not a place where you want to get your information. And take notes, everybody. I mean, look at this, just winless every single run.
Or 5 clean runs, maybe 5 for 5. It doesn't even matter, but here we go. Final round of the match.
This will conclude the epic matchup in round 1. Now with this wide line.
Kind of start by Nugglei, as we've so gotten used to. Mel's keeping things close. It's much closer than it's been on every other round. Nugglei fails winless. Nope.
Not bad. Not bad at the end. 19-7.
0.3 difference is something I'd take if I was Mel. This map. A clean run.
19-4?
Yeah.
And,
Just another 19-4. Nothing impressive.
GG's everybody. I'm gonna go with the assumption that John did take this match, even with touches included. I think John kind of just pulled away on this one. But
He wins every map except maybe Frozen. He probably still wins Frozen.
yeah, I mean, taking a look at touches, anything could happen. But we will see you guys on the next matchup. Have a good one.